Good afternoon, Prophetess Jennifer Torres with Heavenly Fire. I just want to get on here real quick. I've heard it being asked, especially a lot by teenagers lately or young adults. But there's even people in their 40s and 50s have asked, how do you know what you're supposed to do? How do you know how you're supposed to live? And, what's right living and this and that and the other. Well, I was like, okay, so to have an answer for that, of course, my answer is always, you have to read your word and spend time in prayer with God and make that time, whatever that looks like for you, worship and all that good stuff. And, for me, like I said, I like to put on music and worship that way. And also serving, that is a form of worship. And in the church, but also outside the church, is what does God say? To love Him with all your heart, soul, your mind, and to love your neighbor, right? So if you go and take your neighbor to the doctor, or take your neighbor something to eat, take your neighbor grocery shopping, put their trash can up, those are all forms of worship. Because even Jesus says in the word too that, when you help the least, what people say that are the least among the human race, which is what, your homeless people, right? Or someone passing by that doesn't have what you have or whatnot, the what you would consider the least. And come on, we're human, so we know what that means. And so when we do something for them, we're doing it for God. And so, but to get back to what God brought me to Proverbs. I revisit Proverbs quite frequently because it gives you the instructions on what to do, what not to do, who to be around, who not to be around. In the beginning of the first chapter, it explains that Proverbs gives you all your instructions and wisdom. And it goes on to say too, it specify in the first chapters 1 through 7, I believe. Proverbs 1 to 7. But I would encourage you to read Proverbs every day. But it goes on to say, if you already have knowledge, then you'll gain more knowledge. So it's for everybody. It's not just for us who are what we call seasoned or just starting out. It is for everybody. And when we think we have it all together, go back and read it again, because it will be revealed to you some more things. And so, and I'm speaking out of my own experience, because I have recently gone back to Proverbs. And so I just wanted to share that with you all. Wisdom is the key. And so I just wanted to share that with you. Hope that helps somebody. If you ever want to know, how you're supposed to be or what you're not supposed to do, if you need a refresher in that, it's always good to stay humble. And that's how you can stay humble. God bless you. I hope this helps somebody. Until next time.